Alrighty, welcome back to this stream, everybody. Back to play a little Elden Ring. Freaking bug just flew right in my face. Little fruit fly. That's awesome. But yeah, we're back to play some Elden Ring. I just noticed you can hold this. You can actually like charge it up a little bit. Why am I fat rolling? The fuck? What the fuck? Was I fat rolling in the last stream? I don't think I was fat rolling. Oh, I bet it's because I was using a rune arc. Yeah, that's why. Alright. Let's try it again. Oh, where's that fucking ladder at? Oh, don't hit me. Oh. Alright. Oh shit, this is golden parry. Ooh. Oh my god, this shit is so annoying. Oh my god. Can you fuck off? Holy shit, dude. I guess I'll just tank these. I don't know. It's so dumb. Fucking hate this area, it's so stupid. Yeah, let's put mage crossbow or mage bow users. It's just really great design. Okay, so I need to try my best not to aggro the guy on the roof. I think the only way I can do that is by going around the backside. Possibly. I don't know. I guess we'll see. See if it works. It worked the other time I was playing before. Okay, nice. It's not seeing me. I think I already got this one up here. Yeah. Fucking guy all the way over there. Oh, there's another one. Jesus. Like, are you fucking serious, dude? It's like they took the archers from DS1 and it's, it's almost as bad as that. Gotta be a way to fuck these guys up. I mean, I got bird bolts, but I'm not really sure if that's gonna work. I just gotta figure out where are they at here. Hey, you're not gonna run up over here now, you fucker? God, these guys are so annoying. Where's the other one? Like, dude, that's such bullshit that this fucking guy can shoot that fast. Absolutely ridiculous. Like, what? Oh, great. A fucking random black knife assassin, dude. Oh. I hate these fucking guys. I hate this whole area. This sucks ass. Will these flies even make it over to him? Oh yeah. This is so fucking annoying. I'm glad his fucking arrows don't ever miss. I'm so over this shit. It's so stupid. I don't know, maybe I should just sprint over to him, take the damage, and just hit him right away, but I have the other archer attacking. Oh, look at that, he's already ready. If I shoot him from right here, he's definitely gonna start hitting me. Fuck it. Jesus. I don't know. I don't know what to say about endgame Elden Ring. I mean, I guess this isn't technically endgame. We're fucking close. And we're like right next to the area that we're supposed to be at, and it's not like it gets much better. It's just the difficulty spike comes out of nowhere, and it's not even just like, oh, enemies have more health and they do more damage. It's just stupid shit like this. Alright, I have a plan. Because my other plans have failed. I think I'm just gonna do this. Run, take the hits, try to kill the guy as fast as I can. Hopefully he's close enough on the roof that the other archer won't be able to catch me with his arrows, but they kind of arc and then they have this homing attack type of thing. I don't know, it's stupid. Really, really dumb. Not a fan. Yeah, I don't even know if I want to play Elden Ring, if this is what it's gonna be like. And of course now they're already aggroed on me, so they're gonna be shooting shit at me the whole fucking time. Sucks. I could sit down there, but that's not gonna be really safe. God damn it. You better let me up there. Go fuck yourself, game. I don't remember this area being such bullshit, but it really is. Even when I'm eating a crab, taking damage negation, it's still fucking massive. We've been doing this for 22 fucking minutes already, man. This is the biggest load of bullshit in this game, man. You hear the fucking assassin running up behind me, too. Damn it, dude. Get the fuck out of the way, you fucking asshole. What? Other than this game pisses me off more than this. And you have to do it every fucking time, too. To go back in, run over to the Everjail. Can't even run, make a little faster path. It's always this run back, enter it, die. Like, can I even arc it? I don't even know if I can arc it. This might be worthless, but try it. Actually, we have a better idea too. There's a talisman that negates magic damage, maybe? But it might have vastly boosts magical damage negation. There it is. Let's try this. Like I got some munchies. Alright, anyways. No more. Here we go. Oh, that's so satisfying. On to the next asshole. Actually, wait. I'll light this up first. Is that 1, 2, 3? I think the fourth one's over there. What the fuck? Whatever that works, I guess. Ah, the classic blunder. Fuck, do I get back up there? Maybe I can drop down there, jump over there. I don't know, it seems kind of like a tough jump. Are you fucking serious? There's a ladder over here. Could've just ran over that side. Whatever. I think we finally got it. Get the fuck out of this shithole. Now my cat's trying to break in. Sorry. Munching on stream. Anyways, though, yeah, this is the Halleck tree. This place is a shithole. The boss here is very well known for being one of the more difficult bosses in the game. Oh, great. Mr. Mick. Dude, this fucking cat, bro. I don't get it. Dude breaks down my door to get inside. As soon as he's in here, he's just straight up trying to leave. I think it was because he smelled food in here. Alright, anyways, I'm gonna focus here. It's not a fun area. I mean, it is. It's really cool, but I don't know if I want to go through here just yet, so I'm not. But at least we got it. This is how you get to the Helic Tree. Gosh, I don't know where to begin with this place, but you can kind of see, kind of make your way down. There is quite a bit here. I think Millicent's questline ends here too. So, I don't know why I marked that. Oh, probably for the berserk armor. But anyways, I'm gonna do a wrap around here and get that map fragment. Pop up this Zinny Winnie. Oh. What's going on here, office chair? Alright. Maybe not that far right. Maybe I might have to go that far. I guess we'll see. Yes, okay, this is the right way. So you're gonna want to run up here and then take a right. And there is... it's quite a bit we'll have to get through. Get that map fragment. If I remember right, it's kind of confusing on where it's at. Slightly. I'm not gonna take a right there. Actually, maybe I should, because I think it ends up being, yeah, ends up being worth it. Golden seed. I think that's about it for right here. Alright, so kind of stick to the right side here. I've honestly never really gone that far out on this freezing lake. I guess you guys will see why here soon. Maybe not. Did they like change this or something? Yeah, I know there's a dungeon up there. Oh no, here, Here it is. Alright, 4. So what the fuck did I remove this time? Still need to go back in there, do the dungeon. Maybe talk with Dung Eater as well. Oh man, it's kind of hard to keep track of everything I have to do here. But these fucking dogs. Okay, yep. Kind of what I thought. Take the chain over. We'll grab the map fragment. This is a solid little castle here with a lot of enemies. It's kind of worth going through and fighting them. But I'm not going to do that right now. I think there's a grace over here too, if I remember correctly. I'm just gonna mark Sifora River Well, so I know to go down there because I need to do the dungeon boss in there. There you go. And this is it. For the maps, at least. Everything you see here is... I mean, once you get this last map fragment, that's it. The map is fully filled out. I will say I was pretty impressed with the size of it, but once I finally got all of it, I do kind of... Like this whole area right here, I really wish they did more with. I mean, did they really need to? No, but I feel like, you know, maybe adding a little bit more here. I mean, they got these ships and stuff, they got this little island right here. I don't know how you get to that. I don't know. You got this out here. Got all these little things. Okay. I did kind of forget about this spot, but this is not something we'll have to worry about just yet. This is another area we'll go to. I don't know, to be honest, it feels kind of like baity, because looking at Mountaintops of the Giants, it looks huge, right? It looks fucking massive. But the thing is, it's really not that big at all. It's just the detail that they put around, like, none of this is accessible. The only part, like, none of this over here is really accessible. These are all just slopes. There's just detail on the map. This little white spot, like this white area this in the center, like, that's accessible. But if you miss the consecrated snowfield, it's really only about, like, this area right here, which is really not that big, to be honest. I don't know, I felt like they could have done more. I was really thinking when the DLC would come out, it would have been this whole area. Instead, it's a completely new area that, well, it's not even on the map right now, because we have not gone to it. Anyways, let's touch this grace. I don't think I can level up yet. Nope. Alright, so I need to look for, I think it's this church right here. Gosh, I really wish you could put more than, oh. Now all of a sudden it wants to do 5. I do kind of want to do that dungeon though, or that castle, I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, there are a bunch of giants. Got a giant right here. These are all like frozen dead giants though. A lot of different lore implications to this area. I am staying far away from that fucking crow. This place just fucking stinks. A warming stone? Oh fuck. Alright, here's the invasion. What? Oh my god, look at this guy doing all his damage already. Don't you do that Ash of War on me, man. My cat's trying to break in. Swing your fucking sword guts, god damn. I got a little distracted. My cat broke open my door again. I don't know what your deal is, man. You come in here to harass me and then you want to leave right away? What's up, little bro? Hopefully he just hangs out right there and does not decide to jump on my TV, otherwise I'm gonna get pretty annoyed. Not really, it's kind of cute, but I am kind of thinking of like different methods to train this little kitten cat. Oh, and it's the first fucking thing you do. Get off. Not doing this. It's gotta be a plant or something. Not a plant. It's gotta be something that cats hate. I don't know if this cat will ever hate anything. Holy shit. I'm going the wrong fucking way. There's a site of grace right here, though. Oh. Oh, I know where this is. I am not going to go any further. This is where the boss is. Did I eat it? No, I did not. Thank you. Nick, get out of here, man. God damn. Dude's literally full blasting him, like, pile driving my fucking TV. I need to fuck off so I can grab my runes. Oh, he almost started doing it to me. Can't believe my cat sometimes. That was the craziest way he's ever tried to jump on my TV. Just jumped up here and slammed his whole body into my TV. Meow. What's up? Wanna leave now? Man, you are indecisive as hell. Wants to be in my room, and he wants to leave right away. Anyways, we get a sacred tear. We can, we don't really need it at this point though, but we get Rivers of Blood. This thing has been kind of nerfed since it came out, but what are you mailing for? Want to leave, man? You just got in here. I don't understand. All right. I don't understand you, Mick. Meowing at the door like he wants to go out. I open up the door, he walks 2 steps, turns around, meows, comes back in. Does not want to leave. I don't understand it. Anyways, where was I? Yeah, so this is Rivers of Blood. This thing was super infamous when this game first came out. I'm sure a lot of people that have ever played Elden Ring have heard about this thing, but in case you haven't, this thing is really, really good at doing blood or bleed damage, like the build-up, like insanely fast. It's been nerfed since then, especially for PvP, because this thing used to like dominate PvP online back in the day. But this is essentially what you do. You just spam L2, and yeah. Let's see if maybe, like, I doubt it's gonna be as good because I haven't upgraded it, but I can surprisingly use this thing, so let's give it a shot on an enemy that bleeds. Maybe not. What the fuck, now I'm getting jumped by both of you? I think you can see, this is with no upgrades, just how good this weapon is when it comes to bleed. Anyways, you guys get the point. It's really good bleed weapon. Well, thank you very much, Mick. Thank you for destroying my entire room. I'm ready. Alright, well, this stream is fucked. I can't sit down for more than 5 fucking minutes without, like, something popping up. Alright, oh, you dropping somber stones? Oh, I'll fight you guys. Bro is meowing again, bro. You were by the door. Do you want to... okay. Oh, man. I still don't understand if he wants to be in or out. So I'll find out in like 5 minutes. He decides to break open my door. Walked out, turned around, stared at me. I slowly closed my door, opened it back up, and slowly closed it again. And he's like staring at me. He's not coming in. So I don't really know. Goofy cats. Alright, could try doing the Halleck tree. I don't really want to right now. I've gotten everything that I've really wanted in this area for now. I mean, there's still a lot left, but I don't really care to get any more, to be honest. Got the site of grace right here. This whole area is the boss fights, the boss arena, and then that is where we will go once we defeat the boss. I guess I never really did show these off, but at this point, do I really need them? Like, not really. My sword is at plus 21. Goes to plus 24, or 25, I think. Oh, there's a lot of dungeons, a lot of stuff I could still do. Could try doing Fia's questline, but I don't know, I've never really done that one. Fia is the girl in the round table hold next to the mirror that gives you a hug, but it also gives you a debuff. There's a kind of a quest line that runs with her, I believe, that kind of can open up a certain ending if you wish. I've never really done it though. I really should have just... I forgot that I have the fucking brace here. I see, I do not stagger you. Ah, now I really do have to go that way. Son of a bitch. No, I don't. I don't give a fuck about those ruins. I kinda do, though. Yeah, let's do this dungeon. This is one of my favorite dungeons in this game. Really messes with your head. Of course, this door is locked. Can't open it. Locked by some contraption. A lot of these dungeons that are like this have something going on where it's like, you know, locked by some contraption. Yeah, it's kind of memorized this area. Alright, so switch to your bow here. And just simply shoot that thing. It took me a lot longer to figure out than I care to admit. Me and my friends. Took us a while. But yeah, that's one easy way to do it. Crucible Scale Talisman, which I don't even remember what this does. Reduces damage taken from critical hits. It's not really that important in this game, to be honest. I mean, there are critical hits in this game, but primarily from human enemies. Or, of course, I guess it would probably help for online play purposes. Anyways, we will come back up here. Grab that. And drop down. What the fuck? It's open already? Okay, this dungeon is surprising me more. Here we go. I guess we got the boss. Definitely the boss fight right here. Oh, you son of a bitch. Go fuck yourself. Really? How didn't you stagger? Also, does that mean my progress has been reset in this dungeon? Yeah, that's great. Fucking runes are locked back there. Alright. Guess I'll speedrun my way back there. How was that? Like, where's the backstab at, dude? I'm sorry, what the fuck? When did you get these attacks? At this point, you can't let these assholes fucking stay up. Just gotta hit them. Hit him down fast. Otherwise they start going crazy. Whoa. The fuck? Alright, so obviously that's not the real boss. I don't know if we ever tried this, but I'm going to try going back. Because as you can see, some things are slightly changing with this. Oh yeah. So yeah. Run back the way you came. Now, looks like you've already been here. It looks like you've already been here as well. Already been here, right? Then you see this, right? Now before we do that though, I just want to come down here quick. Oh! I'm gonna come up here. Look at that. Did you miss that? Is that what happened? Wait a minute, I killed this guy already. This guy's got a lot more health. Alright. Mm-hmm. You know, you've already done all this before, right? As you can see, the path that you came from is gone now. Pretty cool stuff. Jump down. You know, like, what the fuck's going on? You know, I know this is not as cool watching it, but this was super cool to me when I was playing it with my buddies. So I'm freaking out, like, dude, where the fuck is the exit? Didn't we come from this way? Didn't we already do this? And before we know it, it's like, dude, I feel like I've been running around in circles. Which you kind of have been, but also you kind of not. Dungeon is very interesting. I actually should have went back. Should have went back up that fucking thing where those imps were at. You give me a second, man. Okay, I'll kick your ass in just a second. There we go. Alright, so you're gonna run over here, and now things start to get a little weird. It's like, what? I did not come through a window to get over here, but then you drop down here and you're like, oh, I've been here before, right? I picked up the plant, and I came from behind. You know? Then you're like really freaking out. Like, am I losing my mind or something? What's going on here? Anyways, I am gonna go back up here. Got back down one more time. And this is where you're really like trapped in here until you figure it out. I mean, I guess maybe you, well, I guess I can't open up my map, but maybe you can teleport out of here, but I hear my cat is starting to go crazy with the door again. Yep, I'm busted in. Alright. Hopefully you can stay in here for this, like, I don't know what's getting into my cat. Whoa! Essentially what you gotta do, the whole trick to this puzzle is, if I remember right, you jump down here, you backtrack, and you go right. You jump up here. Activate this so you can go back up. And then run over here. Oh my god. Thank you, camera. Camera just fucking got me killed. I guess the lock on. Bro, you just got in here and you're meowing already? Figure it out, man. You want to be in here or not? Alright. Now I'm gonna try to speedrun this dungeon. Oh boy. Thank you for knocking over every important thing in my room, Nick. I don't know what's gotten into you, man. It's not cool. Very much. Oh, sweet, I'm getting poisoned. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose all my runes thanks to my fucking cat. That's not where my runes are. Hello, Mick. Just got jump scared by my cat. I wonder if I take this path now, I'll still get my runes back. Hey, thanks, Mick. Thank you for coming back up here. You're not supposed to be up here. It's really amazing work. I feel like he does this to get my attention to let him out of my room. It's like 90% of the time why he's doing it. Then I let him out, and then he just wants to come back in. You are a goofball, Nick. Yep. Trying to get out again. Alright, I'll let you out one last time, and this time I'm gonna like barricade my door. Can't wait till I move. And he won't be able to bust open my door, hopefully. I really hope I don't get cursed with another door that doesn't fully latch shut. Did I get my runes back? Yes, I did. Okay, here we go. Just activate the lever. Then the actual boss door will open. I do think I have enough for a level up, so I'm gonna do that first. I'm gonna spend these souls. Oh, I'm so close. Can't quite remember what the boss was here. What's this guy? Oh! Off to a really bad start. Oh my god. I almost had his ass. Esgar. Got two fucking dogs. Capra demon. Capra demon ass boss, I guess. Pretty easy. Ooh. See, I thought I already had this, but this is a very good talisman. Has to do with blood loss, and pop it open, take a peek. Blood loss in vicinity increases attack power. So this thing is really, really nuts with, well, anything that does blood loss. So if I get blood loss with this weapon, I can't say the greatsword is a great blood loss weapon. I mean, you can put blood on it as an affinity, but overall, there's much better weapons if you're looking for like a blood loss type of build or a bleed build. But that thing does help. This here. Anyways, that is pretty much it for this dungeon. You can bounce out of here. Let's see. We could pay a visit to the Dung Eater. He's still down here? I think he is, yeah. Give him another one of these curses.
Golden Order. One day, you'll get what's coming. Curse you.
Oh, I thought I had one more. Oh well. Okay. What else can we do? Guess we could go over here. This little cave. Go get this one done. Feel like I've been kind of lacking on showing all the hotspots. Like the bell bearings and stuff like that. I just gotta remember how the hell how do I get down there? Wow. This gives me a path. It's nice. Got Vare's quest line. I could go back and finish the boss. My first boss, the tree sentinel. Got a lot of dungeons. Probably won't do all of them. There we go. There we go. Oh boy, it's one of these guys. Isn't it the same thing as the other weapon I got from that guy? Whatever. Maybe I've not. Maybe I've never really gone too far on this. I don't remember getting to a grave rune structure. Well, this will be interesting. Divine Tower of xAustishx Gate. Is there another one? I don't know. I know that I've never gotten all the divine towers. Maybe I have been here and I'm just kind of forgetting. It's been a long time since I've gotten this tower though. Yeah, I really needed another grace for that. There wasn't one just at the bottom of this elevator. See, this is what I don't understand about the graces in this game sometimes. That's a cool sight. Got Volcano Manor over there. Must be Limgrave. Is that Ray Lucaria? Where am I looking? Must be the tower in Larunia. Yeah. Okay, that's cool. That's where that fucking godskin thing was. This is what I'm talking about, though. Like, I know you guys can't see it as well as I can, just because of the downgrade in stream quality, but, I mean, you probably can look and see what I'm talking about here, but just how big this game is. And how many like you could, everything you see here you can go to, which is super cool to me. Anyways, let's get this grave rune. Oh, this was ride cards? What's ride cards do? Stores HP upon defeating enemies. Where is that? That's gotta be Limgrave. That's gotta be... What am I even looking at over here? Yeah, it is. It is, was it Godfrey? Not Godfrey, what was this guy's name? Godric. Godric's castle over there, I think. Okay, hell yeah, that's definitely Caleb. I love it. I love how far you can see in this game too. Like, that big structure out there, that's gotta be like There's no way. Is that all the way in the back of the map? Oh, it has to be. Gotta be Castle Morn. I mean, it's a little bit foggy, obviously, but other than that, like, I can see the whole fucking map from right here, pretty much. Either that, or if that isn't, that's at least the structure for where I start the game at. It could be that, but that seems way too big to be that. It's right next, well, it's pretty not next to, but there's a fucking, it's an Erd tree right in front of it. Oh, let me see. Yeah, that's, dude. I don't know, this game just amazes me. I know a lot of people are probably like, oh, dude, just play the game, but that's why I like this game. I mean, you can literally look out and just see everything. Everything you could just go to. I don't know. I like taking a little moment to just admire the view sometimes in this game especially. Just like look back, like, oh, I definitely went through that castle, and I went over there, and I know where that is, you know? I was over there. I don't know. This game's a treat, man. I love it. Anyways, done this, so we don't, oh, okay, that probably just ruined something for me. Marker. Take it out. Next up, we've got this tunnel. That might not be enough. Bro. Just try to level up. That's all. Yeah, okay. Might work. Ooh, I should level up mind, but I'm not going to. I'm going for strength. Got mages in here? Somebody's doing some crazy magic shit. Oh, I didn't mean to drink that. I was trying to drink my heals. Oh, shit. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You guys are really gonna do me like that? Thought I'd get a fucking chance to breathe before I come in here. Somber stone, bell bearing. There's still more to this dungeon, so I'm gonna go check that out. Or cave, or whatever the hell you want to call these tunnels. What the fuck? There's another one of you guys here? How many times are they gonna make this guy show up in this game? Am I meant to climb up there? No way. I think I am. And I missed. Excuse me, goddamn. All right. I'm just gonna run through this quick. Do a little jump down. Shit, you guys actually fucking didn't fall off? I could have swore these guys would fall off. Arsenaltron +1. Greatly raises max quick load. Oh, is that so? Greatly, huh? Only giving me 2 more points in equip load. Alright. Behold grass, therefore time for don't think. What are you talking about? Message. I don't know how I get over there. Maybe I'm not meant to? I don't know. Maybe there's a secret path. There is not. What is there? Okay, whatever. I got the bill bearing. Let's see. Did everything in Volcano Manor, I think, right? Yeah, definitely did. There's Four River. With that boss there. Also got Moog's area. You know, one thing I never did do. I always talked about it, but I still have yet to go over here. Or fight any of the Erd Tree avatars, too. We'll say a lot of these Erd Trees that you see, like, well, mainly like the yellow ones, they'll have bosses underneath them. You can kill them and you usually get something really good out of it. I've kind of been lacking on that. Let's run it back. On the very first stream, I was struggling with that guy. I almost had him though. Time to teach him a lesson. I don't even need to buff up, but I'm gonna do it anyways, just to prove a point. Look at that, 2 fucking hits of this guy's already almost dead. See, that move still gets me though. That is exactly what I wanted to happen. Both of us going for a jump attack. Alright, was obviously going to be really easy. So we got a chat on YouTube from Saucy and Trips. Yo, how's it going? Welcome in. That's what it was. I need to go over here. Can definitely fight the dragon now, no problem. I just downloaded Elden Ring. Never played it before. What is your build? I started off as a vagabond, like for my starter class, but my build's kind of like a strength, slight arcane type of class. I'm kind of in endgame territory right now, so I'm just going back through and trying to grab all the stuff that I missed. But yeah, this is If you look on the right side, you can kind of see what I got going on here. If you're looking for any help, it's kind of why I make some of these streams. If you're ever stuck on anything, I've got, you check out my channel, I've got more streams and videos on there. Some of the streams I get a little bit more distracted because chats, you know, a lot of people in there chatting it up. Like for example, that boss that I just fought right there, I'm pretty sure I spent like 30 minutes on it on my first beginning of the game, just for funnies. This chat convinced me to. I'm doing good. That's good, man. That's good. Alright, so I am trying to find a chest here. I think it's down there. That will teleport me. I don't know, I just personally think strength builds make the most sense to me in these games. I've tried doing dex builds, and they work too, but strength is kind of where I'm at. I'm not a huge fan of magic in these games. I mean, they're really fun. It's fun to use, but I don't know. It's too much shit for me to think about, like, oh, I gotta manage my FP, and I gotta... I don't know. I'd rather just swing a big-ass sword and kill things, you know what I mean? Oh, these guys still do a decent amount of damage. Yeah, I want to do a strength build. I would say a very easy sword to get right off the bat is this gut sword that I have right here. All you have to do is run through Caelid and pick it out of a chest. If you watch one of my first streams of this, like one of my part 1s or part 2s, it's definitely in part 1 though, you'll see me running to go grab it. So the reason why I went back to this area is, well, one, I've accidentally stumbled upon this place in my very first playthrough of this game. I had no idea where I was or anything, but you are essentially in Caelid right now. And you can't leave until you find a site of grace. But I'm also pretty sure this is where a bell-bearing like a smithing stone bell bearing is at. And when you come here as a early game, this place is fucking rough. I'll say that. Just want to dog walk the bosses. You could definitely get to that point in this game. I'm kind of doing that right now with most of the bosses. Not all of them, but I would say my build that I got running right here might not be the most optimized build, but works for me. It's very simplistic. I like this strength style I got going. Rune arc. Oh, I got two of them shooting at me at once. That's nice. Maybe there's just one. Oh, no, there's another one. Yeah, if you watch some of my videos on my streams here on YouTube, definitely say I got a good, very simplistic guide on how to have a decent strength build. Also because it's fucking guts, man. Of course I gotta play as a strength build with this big-ass sword. At least that's the character I'm trying to go for. The only problem I have with Elden Ring is finding the bosses by myself. I have to use YouTube to get locations because Elden Ring doesn't hold your hand. You know, I will say one thing. When I first played this, I did not really look anything up until like late endgame. And it is really, really satisfying to find things out by yourself, but it's definitely pretty daunting. Because this From Software title is not very linear at all. It's very open world, obviously. So you can end up missing a lot of really cool shit. Which I definitely did on my first playthrough, but I don't know, I guess it's kind of up to you. I like the aspect of From Software games not really holding your hand, and you know, like anything that you really want in this game, you have to go out and grab it. You know, the story, the lore, the items, the weapons, anything. It's like, it's up to you. It's like, do you want to put the effort in to see all that? You know, nothing's really forced. Like, yeah, like you said, like nothing's really force-fed to you. So you have to go out and grab it yourself. You want to learn more about anything, you have to go and like search for it, you know. But we're outside, we're in Caelid. There's supposed to be a boss in here though. I definitely missed it. I don't know, personally I like that type of... well, I guess it depends. If I'm looking for like a cozy game that's just very simple to play, I probably won't play these games. Because they're definitely a little bit more challenging, but they're so much more satisfying than most games I play, so that's why I like them. Exactly, completely understand. I've never played any Souls game, this will be my first. Hey, Elden Ring was my first Souls game, man. I mean, I'm on my channel right now. I'm multi-streaming, but you know, for Twitch and YouTube, I've been on a FromSoft kick. I actually did a Dark Souls 2 playthrough a couple weeks ago, and that was blind. It was my first time ever playing it. And it was fun. I definitely got a little confused in some spots though, but I don't know, personally, like I would recommend, unless you're really, really struggling on something, I would always say try to figure things out yourself in this game. It's very satisfying when something clicks. But I will say Elden Ring is definitely probably the easiest one for you to get lost in, just because it's not like Dark Souls, it's not like Sekiro, it's not like Bloodborne. This game is not very linear. I guess you have the Sights of Grace that kind of point you in the right direction, but that's about it. They just point you in the right direction. What am I missing here? I could have sworn this is where you pick up the... I don't know, I mean, I could kind of explain more if you have any questions. If you're curious on things. Because I know this game can be a lot, like when I first played it, this game was... I mean, it was my first Souls game, so it was a lot. It was a lot to take in. I don't think I could play Sekiro. I didn't think so either. I mean, I haven't beaten Sekiro yet, but I do plan on playing Sekiro once I'm done with Elden Ring here. Maybe not right away, but Bloodborne. I want to finish Bloodborne, Sekiro. I do want to go back and play Dark Souls 3 too, because I didn't stream that. I streamed Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 2. But Sekiro would also kind of feel fresh to me. I was stuck on the first mini-boss in Sekiro for over a year, so that game is really, really fast-paced. Faithful Canvas Talisman, what the hell does that do? Raises potency of incantations. Okay, is this where the boss is? Yes. Oh, Is it? Is it what I think it is? Oh, it is one of these things. These guys are annoying. There's the stagger. Oh yeah. Nice. Alright. It's a hard game, it's supposed to be, but Elden Ring is different, I don't know. There we go, we got the Somber Stone Miner's Bill Bearing. Yeah, I don't know, Elden Ring is very confusing. Very easy to get lost in. But once you kind of figure things out a little bit, it's just kind of, it makes sense. I know that doesn't make a lot of sense right now, but once you play the game for a bit, kind of understand it a little bit better. And honestly, with playing the other games, I feel like Elden Ring, like I know a lot of people say Elden Ring is the hardest FromSoft game. I really don't think so. I think Elden Ring is probably the easiest one. It gives you so much freedom to do whatever you want. And if you get stuck in an area, Elden Ring like lets you go forward. Whereas like the other FromSoft games, like you can't really go forward. You know what I mean? They're more linear. This game not only allows you to do that, it actually kind of teaches you that. When you're fighting the first boss, Margit, and then you see that field boss over here, the one that I just fought, the Tree Sentinel. Like it's almost telling you, like, hey, go explore, level up, go find some new stuff, and then come back. It's like it encourages you to do that. Is mage build still prominent / what I mean is still OP? Yes, but I don't know. I feel like it really depends. Depends on the context of what you mean. Like for PvP and stuff like that, yes. Well, honestly, like anything in this game can be OP. Like I could make this build really OP too. I'm just really not. I don't know. I'm not really optimizing it 100%. Like, but you know what? Like sometimes it's just about having fun. So it's kind of where I'm at. Like I'm definitely doing some stuff to like help it be more OP, like this incantation flame grant me strength, using the boiled crabs to lower damage negation, or to increase damage negation, to lower damage from enemy attacks. I'm using the wondrous physic to give me more stamina. I think that's what I got in there, right? I guess I can't see. Yeah. Temporarily raises mag stamina and temporarily boosts charge attack power, which is really good for staggers. I would say mage builds can be very annoying in PvP especially. But me as a strength user, or like literally any class I ever play on, as soon as I see a mage guy, like if he's in the corner shooting shit at me, this is all I do. I like run around, roll through it, and just attack him. Because as soon as you get up to a mage, chances are their health is not as high as it could be. Like they're usually, because they're mages, they have to spend their points in other areas, so unlike someone like a build like this, you know, they might not have as much health. You know, and they're wearing different types of armor to like, I don't know. Mages kind of piss me off. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like mage builds. I mean, I'm sure someday I will, but I don't know. Okay, well, why can I still not... I've been trapped? Did I not rest at a site? I swore I had a site of grace in there. Okay. Well, what's my nearest site of grace here? Oh, here's one. Thank God I've already been here before. Alright. I also have the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC. I got Elden Ring and the Doctor for Oh, the DLC for free because my friend bought it for me. He said I need to play it. Dude, your friend just got you one of the better games in the past 10 years. Maybe 5 years. I don't know. But the DLC. If you're new to this game, definitely play the base game first. That's my highest recommendation because the DLC is something else, man. DLC, I will say, is one of the more challenging DLCs I've ever played in any game. Even with FromSoft games. Yeah, no. There's a reason why I'm not touching the DLC right now yet. I'm trying to get through the whole main base game first. I've played the DLC. It's its own category. I don't know how to explain it, but once I get to that, you guys will see what I'm talking about. DLC is nuts. Some of the bosses in there are fucking insane. They feel like they belong in Sekiro. Alright, let's see. I could go around lighting all the lanterns and fighting the deer boss. I'm not gonna do that right now. I'm gonna do this first. How many New Game Pluses do you have? I think the furthest I got on a New Game Plus was +3, maybe 4. But, I mean, I've made a shitload of characters on these games, though. I started playing this on the PS4 when it first came out. Like, the day that it was released, I got it, and I've been playing it ever since then. Like, I've kind of, like, got a little stale for me because I played it so much. So for the past year, I didn't really touch Elden Ring that much, but now I'm coming back into it. But I've convinced a lot of my friends to get it. I would say I've, including the PS4 and this PS5 version that I'm playing on, probably, I don't know. I know I've kind of assumed, gave it a rough estimate in one of my previous streams. Somebody asked me something similar. I think I have about 30, somewhere between 30 and 40 characters that I've made on here. And maybe not every single one I went to complete everything and beat the last boss, but most of them I got pretty close to the end boss. Yeah, a lot of hours I spent on this game. Let's see. Can I do this? I want to make sure I'm grabbing everything. I mean, maybe not everything. I'm not trying to do a 100% playthrough, but... Don't really have much else marked. I saw there was a chat there for a second. Where'd it go? I have a question. When you do New Game Plus, doesn't the game get harder? Yes. Yes, it does. Slightly. It depends on how many New Game Pluses you're in. At a certain point, it gets insanely more difficult. But pretty much, I guess the simple way of putting it is once you get into New Game Plus, like the first one, enemies get buffed, so their attacks hit harder. I don't, like, but you kind of stay the same, though. Like, does that make sense? Like, it's, the game, like, you keep everything that you have right now, unless it's a key item. You'll keep all of your weapons, your talismans, and all that shit. I think you keep your talismans, at least. But, I'm pretty sure you keep everything except for the key items, if I remember correctly. It's been a while since I've done a New Game Plus playthrough. But, and I think, yeah, you'll keep your level. But, the enemies will get harder, so it's kind of scaling with the fact that, you know, you've beaten the game, so the enemies will get a little bit harder. But it also opens up, like, say you went through this game and you missed something, which there's a damn good chance you're gonna miss something. Maybe you missed out on a quest line and you can't do it anymore in this run because you did something that, you know, triggered that quest line to vanish. New Game Plus is good for going back and collecting things that you missed. And yeah, I don't know. New Game Plus is fun, and it helps if you're trying to keep your character and collect more stuff. If that makes sense. Also, I liked and subbed. Thank you. Appreciate it. There's definitely a lot of FromSoft and Elden Ring content on my channel right now, but it's not the only thing I play. I've got a wide variety of different games. Let's try this boss. This guy's an interest. Well, it's technically a duo boss. Really? Why was that not a backstab? Alright, we're not gonna do this. Oh my god, what is this little imp thing? It's about to kill me. I like that you explain everything very easy, not so hard to understand. Thanks for answering my questions. Yeah, for sure. I try my best. I'm honestly kind of really dumbing things down quite a bit because, I don't know. I feel like I'm not the best at explaining things in this game. Like, the moment somebody starts asking me about mage stuff in this game, that's, like, out of my territory. I'm not, okay, I will say, like, I know... For example, if I take a look here, I know I got it. This thing goes crazy. If you get an item to put in your Wondrous Flasks that allows you to get infinite FP for a short amount of time, that thing will melt bosses as a mage. What's your favorite game of all time? Mine is going to be The Last of Us Part 1. That is tough. My favorite game of all time. That is super tough. I will say most of the games that I play on my channel, aside from like recommendations of, you know, people in the chat recommending me to play a game, I would say most of the games on my channel are like my favorite games. Gosh, I don't know. You got the Metal Gear series that I was playing through, Silent Hill, Resident Evil games, FromSoft games. Ooh, what is this? Yellow beetle? Uh-oh. Get back here. There we go. Order healing. Of course, there's the Zelda games I was playing, the ROM hacks, which I'm planning on getting back into those soon. It is really tough, I'm not gonna lie. My favorite game. I can give you a list of my favorite games. I don't know if I could... I don't know, it's tough. I'll say Resident Evil 4, Silent Hill 2, Metal Gear Solid 3. Definitely Elden Ring is in there. Zelda Majora's Mask. I'm trying to think what else. Last of Us is a really good one as well. I want to say The Walking Dead used to be like my favorite... not my favorite, but one of my favorite games. But kind of, I don't know, me replaying that, like, I think I replayed that a month ago. A little over a month ago I streamed that. Feels like there was a lot of missed potential in that I didn't really see before when I was playing it, but, That's tough. That's a tough question. Far Cry 3. Ooh. I was playing... okay, I didn't play Far Cry 3 yet. Do have that. But and that reminds me, I need to go back and play this, but... or I guess finish it. But I was playing Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon. Streaming that a couple months ago. But I need to go back and finish that stream. Same with Resident Evil 4, now that I'm mentioning it. There's a couple streams out there. There are a couple of games that I did not finish. I need to go back and finish. I don't know, I say this a lot of time. A lot of times people come in here and they're like, oh, go back and play this, or you should play this game. And it's like, yeah, I really want to, but there's so many games out there that I really like to play. I feel like I just don't have enough time half the time. This is like a duo boss, if I remember correctly. Oh, I whiffed that. Come here. Oh, yeah. Damn, he does some good damage. I will say there's another cheesy method. They probably patched it. I'm gonna show it off once I kill these bosses. I need to get rid of this guy now. Oh my god, man. Stop running away from me. Poisoned? Okay, that's great. Cleanse me. Why the fuck do I have my bow out? Oh, it's because this guy's... They're spitting poison at me, that's why. Okay, stay still for me, buddy. Thank you. Oh, these guys are dicks. Oh, I'm too close to the edge. Try to focus on that guy. Oh my god, they're just moving all over the place. Okay, fuck this. Get your ass over here. You're going down, buddy. I'm fat rolling. Why am I fat rolling? And I died to poison. It's been half the fucking time running across the arena. I've been playing Far Cry 5. I have New Game Plus 5. Dude, that's another game I gotta play. Far Cry 5. That was a good one. Nah, you're OP. Should I? I don't know if I should call him my Mimic tier, because then it's going to give him extra health, but at least then it'll get him distracted. Yeah. I'm going to call in my Mimic tier. Kinda sucks, give him a little more health, but at least won't be focused on me. He'll probably jump away from my Mimic and then accidentally hit me or run into me. Come here. Thank you. It's really cool that you just keep jumping backwards all the time. And I whiffed it. Why is my Mimic doing like fuck all for damage? Why can my Mimic not protect himself? Holy shit. I don't care, I'm trading. There we go. Mimic is down. That sucks, but that's okay. I can deal with one of these guys. Oh, get me out of here! Come on, man. Let me hit you. Damn it, the damage they do. I ain't gonna lie, I'm scared of Melania. She looked like she got game. Funny story, actually. It's kinda another thing that I'm doing. I'm holding off Melania right now. I'm holding off the Fire Giant, but, after I do all this little side shit that I'm doing, once I'm finished with that, I'm gonna hit Melania, which will finish, Millicent's questline, and then, Fire Giant, and then that's pretty much endgame territory right after that. I mean, I guess I'm technically in it right now, but yeah, Melania is something. But I will say, the DLC makes Melania look like a joke. When I went to the DLC, I was like, man, I'm never gonna complain about fighting Melania again. Fucking Mesmer. Consort Radon. Those guys are nuts. But anyways, like I was talking about, there is a cheese tactic for these bosses. At least it worked for me when I playing this for my first time. They probably patched it since then, but and it's risky, but if you fight these gargoyles right at the edge here, there's a chance that one of them will jump and clip off and fall down and die. So you can keep that in mind if you're having trouble. I don't know if it still works, but it's something. Anyways, I'm pretty damn sure there's a coffin around here that I need to take a nap in over here, wherever it is. At least I thought there was. Oh yeah, I think I see it underneath the waterfall. There's a grace right over there. Cool, I can level up. Facts. DLC bosses look like they would dog walk base game. They do. It's nuts. I didn't get too mad at this game when I was playing the base game, but when I was playing the DLC with my buddies last year, I was like getting like very upset. I'm like, this is fucking bullshit. I'm still really not looking forward to doing the base game, or the DLC after I beat the base game. But we'll see what happens. I'm most likely gonna have to change my build. I really should spend it in mind, but I'm gonna put it in strength. Coffin time. Up my eyebrows. My dude's eyebrows. The lighting is very weird there. If you don't mind, how does co-op work? Yeah, I kind of explained that on my first video, but I'll explain it here in just a sec. Oh yeah, this coffin floats. Floats upward. Yeah, the co-op is kind of confusing at first. But I'll try to explain it once I can access my menu here. I forgot about Deeproot. This place is disgusting. Pretty sure it's full of giant ants. Alright, so to answer your question, which is nice because there's actually one of these right here. So first off, I will say that, well, let me start with something, make it more simplistic. So the gold finger, if you leave this down, I actually don't want to get summoned in, so I'm going to turn that off right away. Damn it. Cancel it. Oh wait, I think I have to check it. Let me just make a password. when nobody summons me in. Alright, alright, so when you lay down a gold finger or a gold summon sign, that is you telling, that's essentially you trying to help another person. So you'll be summoned into their world. There are some things that will carry over, but most things will not carry over. So if you guys kill a boss together, that only affects their world, but it doesn't affect your world. So for the most part, I would say the progression isn't shared, but there are some things like maybe some items or trinkets that you find, you'll still hold on to those. No key items though. I don't even think you can pick up key items in other people's worlds. But yeah, you let that sit there and eventually somebody will come up and summon you in. If you're trying to play with your friends, you got the password right there. You both can set the same password. The thing is, you cannot be summoned into worlds, and you cannot summon people into your world if there's no world boss or area boss. So like, I can do that here because this is a new area. I know for damn sure that I have not beaten any bosses here. So, I can summon people in. And I can also like be summoned in other people's worlds. But if you've beaten, let's say, this new area, I've beaten all the bosses already, and I'm trying to summon in people, it's not gonna happen. It's kind of, I don't know, I mean, I kind of understand why FromSoft does this, but they don't really want you to play with other people if you've already beaten a boss in that area. They would rather you go out and help other people. That's kind of the whole point of it. So if there's no bosses anywhere near you, yeah, you can't summon people in. But you can still be summoned into areas. So like you could throw a summon sign down. Let's say I beat all the bosses here. I could still throw this summon sign down and help other people in that area. In order to summon people in, so like right now I've got my sign down. I'll be summoned into somebody else's world if somebody were to see that. But I got the password on right now, so nobody will. If you want to summon in help, you would use a fur calling finger remedy. You'd pop one of these, and I have the password on right now. And honestly, I doubt there's anybody down here at my level that really wants this, wants to help. But you know, if you're not trying to play with your friends or whatever, you just want anybody in there, turn off the password, delete it. But while this is active, you will see signs on the ground, and you can essentially call those people into your world to help you. Taunter's Tongue. I kind of talked about this before. This is... oh, no. I'm going to hold off on that. I'll talk about that in just a second. I'm trying to make this simplistic. So the small golden effigy is a new item that is introduced into Elden Ring, and it involves these things right here. So when you walk up to these and you click examine, and you have to click examine for this to work, it'll say this summoning pool is now functional. So, and I know I've missed some of them in my stream. I don't really care because I'm not really using online aspects in this stream that much, but when you activate one of these statues, you can essentially... I'm going to put my password back on again because this one will really get me... this one will definitely get me summoned in somewhere, so I don't want to have it without a password on, but... you can use this summoning pool, and what this essentially does, you can do nearby only or both near and far. If you're using this, I would probably go near and far. So essentially what this is doing is it is taking your summon sign and automatically placing it next to statues like this that you've already activated for other people. So there is a shitload of these everywhere in the world. What I just did was essentially, I don't know, let's say I know there's one at the first step, I know there's one up here, I know there's one, there's a lot of them. There's one before Margaret, pretty much every boss in the game has one right before it. But when I hit that small golden effigy, what this is doing is sending out several summon signs all over the place. So it increases your chances of being summoned into anywhere. If you're just specifically trying to do one type of boss or whatever, you don't want to be summoned into anything else, I would throw a summon sign down, but your chances of being summoned are going to be a lot lower. And for the opposite reverse side too, is if you hit one of these, and you're next to one of these statues and you don't have a password on, and you activate it, there's a chance that you'll see quite a few summon signs just piled together in front of these things, and you can kind of sift through them and summon who you'd like. There's another thing to do with this that I will get into that is based off your level and based off your weapon upgrade, but for now I'm trying to keep it simplistic, but I'll dive more into more detail in a second. The Duelist Furled Finger, this is essentially you telling people that you want to duel them in kind of a 1v1 fair situation. This thing is kind of obsolete now ever since they introduced the new update that has the Colosseums, but once in a while I'll still see a duelist summon sign on the ground. This is not to summon people into your world to help you. I mean, chances are they will do something nice for you, maybe drop you something or whatever, but usually when you hit one of these red summon signs, you're summoning in somebody to fight you. And same thing goes for this small red effigy. It does the same fucking thing as the gold one. Just puts your red summon sign in front of these, and people can summon you in to duel you. Now these things are items that I went out of my way to grab, but they work similarly to the limited red finger invasion items, which I don't know if I have any of those anymore. I don't even know where that is, but the red fingers are limited, but once you do quest lines or you get far enough in the game, you can get both of these fingers, and they work the same way. They're just infinite. You do this, and I don't want to click this because I don't want to invade somebody on accident right now, but when you click this, you're invading somebody's world, so it's a little bit different than Duelist. Duelist people are calling you in because they want to have a fair battle with you. Invasions are a little bit different. Invasions, you invade somebody's world. Typically they're with their friend. In Elden Ring they made it so there's an exception to this, but most of the time you're only going to be invading people that have one or more summoned people in there. So you're typically going to be fighting 2 or more people. Chances are, if you're an invader and you're not really optimized with your build, you're probably going to lose. The whole point of you invading somebody's world is to kind of even the odds with the fact that, you know, they're probably having an easier time because they have 3 people in their world, 2 or 3 people. So FromSoft's kind of, I don't know, way of making it a little bit more balanced is to allow people to invade them. So you go in and your whole goal is to kill the host. Chances are you're probably not going to, but I mean, it's definitely possible. I've done it quite a bit. And this is a new one, kind of, for Elden Ring. The Recusant Finger does the same thing as the Bloody Finger, or the same thing as the Red Fingers that are limited. But the Recusant Finger has the option to kill the other invaders. So essentially, when you come in as a Recusant, you are like a second invader. If there already is an invader in that world. Otherwise, you'll just be summoned in as a Recusant, and it doesn't really matter. But anyways, if there's another invader and you invade as a Recusant, you can actually kill. You have 2 goals. Your one main goal is to kill the host, but the other goal is you can also have the option of killing a Bloody Finger or the Red Finger, whatever. So you essentially are like this you're kind of like this middle ground invader. Like, you have the choice to kill an invader and take the host for yourself, or you can work with the other invader and kill the host together. Kind of up to you. Anyways, let's turn this off. Oops. The final thing that I really wanted to talk about was the Taunter's Tongue. And this is something I really like to use when I'm playing solo. As you can see in the description, it lures in invaders. So when you use the Taunter's Tongue, if you're playing solo, you will get invaded no matter what. It doesn't matter that there's nobody with you. It kind of entices the matchmaking to have invaders join your world. It's pretty fun. It also can be pretty crazy because I've think it gives you at most like a 5-minute break in between invasions. Sometimes it doesn't even give you that. I've had it where I've used the Taunter's Tongue and I've got an invader, fought him, killed him, and then another invader is right back in his spot less than 60 seconds later. So, I don't know, it's pretty fun if you're looking for a little bit of a challenge. And I don't know, I like the online aspects of invasions. They're fun. They kind of spice things up a little bit. I know this is kind of a lot, so hopefully it makes sense. The last thing is your level and your weapon upgrade. So as you can see, I've got plus 21, I'm level 108. That is what will help with the matchmaking. So essentially, like, if you're not using a password, you're not going to get, like, oh, if somebody tries to summon you in as a, like, say they're level 10 with a +1 sword, there's a very good chance they're not going to see your summon sign, unless you're using a password. But, and then same with invasions too. Like, I can't remember exactly what it is, but I want to say it's like, you can join other people's worlds under 20, or under 30, or over 20, or something like that, or over 30. I don't really necessarily remember. It also kind of takes into account the weapon upgrade, so I think you can go at max, I want to say less than, so like I'm level 21, so like maybe max 8 levels under or 8 levels higher. Obviously it only goes to 25, so I could probably get matchmaked with somebody who has a plus 25 weapon, or like a plus 13 weapon. If you're having a lot of trouble with online aspects, which can happen, and you're doing everything right, you have a boss or whatever, or you're trying to summon people in, or you're trying to join somebody's world, chances are, now this is not what it always is, but chances are, if everything else is correct, chances are your level and your upgrade weapon are really off balance. So if you were to have a plus 21, like if I had this plus 21 greatsword dropped for me from a friend at level 5, like, you are ruining your matchmaking with any other random person. There's a good chance you're not going to deal with any online aspects unless it's with your friends who use passwords. And that's just simply because most people are not going to have a plus 25 or 21 weapon at level 10 or level 16 or whatever. Like, it's not a very common thing. What else? I don't know. The multiplayer in here is pretty confusing. It takes a while. I know definitely when I was playing with my friends, we did not understand the co-op at first, and I was like, dude, I can't summon you in, what the hell? Then we started to realize, oh, like every time you kill a boss, you cannot be summoned in that little area where that boss was anymore. Elden Ring is gorgeous, love these graphics. Yeah, the game looks great. That's a little stupid, wish it had cross progression where you could play the full game, but I understand why. Yeah, I kind of do too. I mean, there is a game that's a Souls-like. It's not made by FromSoft, but a game I was playing recently called Lords of the Fallen. That one's pretty fun. And that one does share cross progression, which is cool. And it also is seamless co-op. So once you beat a boss in Lords of the Fallen with your friend, like, the game keeps going. If you beat a boss in a FromSoft game with somebody else, that's it. Like, you beat the boss and then it will force you to back into your world and you continue on from there. So it's not exactly seamless, but thanks for the explanation. Okay, cool. How do you get plus 21? I already know how to get the stones from the blacksmith to get plus 6, right? I think. To get plus 21, it depends. So, like, this is kind of, I would call this, I don't really know what the actual word is for it, but I just kind of consider this a traditional weapon. This goes based off of smithing stone upgrades. Something like this grafted greatsword. Nah, I'm not even sure if that one's like that. Let's see. Okay, I know for sure the Rivers of Blood. Let's take this for example. there's two types of upgrades in this game. There's the traditional smithing stones, or the somber smithing stones is the second one. Some weapons need to be upgraded with the regular smithing stones. Other weapons, such as like the Rivers of Blood, kind of special weapons, I guess you could say, are upgraded by somber smithing stones. So I think somber goes to +8 or +12. I want to say. I'm probably wrong on that. It's been a while since I've upgraded or played around with somber weapons. But yeah, traditional weapons like this greatsword or this Y-hander or the, I don't have it on here, but the claymore. Thought I had it on here. Oh no, I do have it. All of those types of weapons are like basic weapons, I guess you could say. Not saying they're bad at all, but they upgrade with just your regular smithing stones. Yeah, essentially, you just kind of go around the world, collect smithing stones. Kind of what I was doing in this stream was collecting some of the bell bearings, which I will show that off real quick here. Bell bearings are good for, well, one, for convenience, but two, some of the bell bearings are the only ways that you can buy infinite resources. So some of the caves that I just ran in and beat the bosses, they dropped smithing stone bell bearings, which is what I was on the hunt for. So you'll run over here to the Twin Maiden husks, you'll offer a bell bearing. These are the 3 that I've gotten so far. I've gotten the Smithing Miner's bell bearing, which, if I remember correctly, will be 2 and 3. Let me just take a look here. Where is it? It's the somber one. 3 and 4. Okay, that's what it is. They're kind of split up. You offer, like, if you ever have a bell bearing, just give it to these guys. Like, there's no reason not to. You give it to them and it opens up a shop. It opens up their shop so you can buy more from them. Let's see. Yeah, those are all the bell bearings I have so far. But yeah, so originally I think the only ones that they will sell you is like Smithing Stone 1. The rest of them you have to get yourself by giving them bell bearings. So yeah, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 so far. Still need 7 and 8 for sure. But yeah, once you give them these bell bearings, you have an infinite amount of these that you can buy, and makes it really easy and convenient. You know, like, oh, I don't need this much, but let's say I need 32 of these because I need to upgrade these weapons. You can buy it, and then you know, run over to the blacksmith, which is on the other side over here. He will, you know, obviously upgrade your weapons. He's over there, and down that hallway. And you kind of go back and forth. Makes it a lot easier, and it's infinite, so it's always nice to have an infinite area to upgrade things. Of course, though, you have to have the runes for it. And there's the somber smithing stones. I will say the only thing that isn't infinite in this game, there will be a point where you will not be able to fully upgrade. I mean, like, fully upgrade, like, completely upgrade a weapon. Is the ancient dragon smithing stones, and that's usually how you fully upgrade a weapon. Speaking of upgrades, I'm gonna go see if I can upgrade this greatsword.
Well, I took you for no matter. Lay out your arms then.
I can. Oh, I'm out of runes. Pop one. I want to see if I can pull this off here, or show this off. What I'm talking about here.
Back already, no matter.
Okay, I'm out of smithing stone 8. And this might be a little confusing, but the smithing stones are, I mean, where it says like -8, that's not really a hyphen. The fuck is that called? Whatever, the square looking hyphen. I'm having a brain for it right now, but it says 8. That's not saying how many you have, that's saying that's the type of level smithing stone that you need. But what I really have is 0 of these. you look over to the right, you can see I need 6, I have 0. Which kind of sucks because I wanted to show off, I wanted to get to 24 so I could show this off, but I don't think I have the bell bearing here yet. 8. Let's see. No, I don't. Damn it. Okay, that's fine though. But you get the gist. Once you fully upgrade it, well, almost fully upgraded, so I'm at plus 23. If I get it to plus 24, the last thing I would need is an ancient dragon smithing stone. Those are limited, and there is no bell bearing for those. There's a limited amount of those in the game, so once you get to that point, you really want to like make sure, like, am I going to use this weapon a lot? Is this going to be my main weapon? Because you don't want to you don't want to fully upgrade something that you're not going to use, you know what I mean? Because ancient dragon smithing stones are kind of rare in this game. Not a lot of them. And that same thing goes for the somber smithing stone weapons as well. Anyways, what's your opinion on a bleed build with the blood fang? Yeah, the blood fang. I think it could definitely work. That's what I used on my first playthrough for like the first half of the game. Now if you're asking me if there's better bleed builds, yes, there's definitely better bleed builds. Even right now, like, I'm technically using a blood greatsword. Is it good? Yeah. Is there better bleed builds out there? Definitely. Much better bleed builds and better weapons for bleed. I did kind of say this earlier in the stream when I got this, but the Rivers of Blood used to be the best bleed weapon in the game. They've kind of since nerfed it because it was incredibly OP for the online aspect. It's still pretty good, just like for solo play. Even without the upgrades, I just proved, like, at the start of the stream when I got it, how fucking gnarly this thing is with its Ash of War. But I don't know. There's a lot of, for bleed, there's a lot of things that you can do, like Blood Flame as an incantation that I have. I don't know if I have it equipped right now because I'm using a blood weapon already, but yeah, I have it off. But Swarm of Flies, that's another good one for bleed. Blood Flame Blade, that's a nice thing to have. It'll coach whatever weapon you have in blood, so you essentially helps you with bleed. But the thing is, if you have a weapon that's already has the affinity of bleed on it, like my greatsword, you cannot put Blood Flame on it, which kind of obviously makes sense. Like, that would just be too much OP bleed. But what about the Nagasaki? Oh, is that did I even get that in this playthrough? I don't think I did. That's a bummer. But yes, the Nagasaki is a very good weapon for bleed. Well, it's a decent weapon for bleed, but I would say the Nagasaki is one of my favorite katanas in this game. It has one of the best reaches for a katana in the game. Let me sort my chest here quick. Did I not get this fucking weapon? Oh no, I did. Oh wait, no. Oh no, okay, wait, I'm thinking of the wrong thing. Wait, is this? No, hold on. Let me take a look. Let me see if this is the same katana. If this is Yura's katana, then I'm thinking of the right thing. Okay, yeah, this is definitely Yura's katana. Yeah, this thing's nice for bleed. I would say the reach with this thing is the best part about it. Even if you decide not to use bleed on this, this thing, this thing is awesome, especially in PvP. I have done a lot of roll catching with this thing because it just reaches so far. It all really depends though. Like, if you're trying to make a more PvP oriented build, you know, there's better ways to make that build than if you're just playing solo and you're trying to do PvE, like against bosses and enemies. And you don't really, I mean, you still want to take into account this as well when you're going against bosses and just playing by yourself, but especially if you're going into PvP, you really want to focus on poise, which is in the bottom right corner there, and you want to focus on Ashes of War that give you hyper armor. which I don't think piercing. I don't think piercing fang gives you hyper armor. I don't know. They kind of change it up every couple of updates, but I don't think I even have the Ash of War. I can take a look.
Hello.
Get out of here, D. Trying to see something here. Ashes of War. Stormcaller might be one, but I feel like they changed that as well. I'm trying to find. I don't think I have it. Definitely don't have it. What's this? Ooh, that's a good one. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I don't know if I've ever really used that Ash of War, but there's an Ash of War that is really good with scythes. I think you can also put it on a Nagakipa. It's like you spin around like several times, and you're also moving forward while you spin around, and there's like 3 times you have to click L2 with it. That one, forget the name of it, but that one gave you really good hyper armor. But yeah, I would definitely say Nagakipa is a solid weapon, bleed or not. But I will say, yeah, bleed is definitely one of the better affinities in this game. Scarlet Rod is a solid one too, but I feel like bleed is just... They've definitely nerfed it since the game came out, but it's still just... It's too good of a choice not to use. When the game first came out though, blood was insane. Bleed builds went fucking crazy, man. They still kind of do, but they were like, without a doubt, OP. Like, I would, like, in the first release of this game, I would only ever use blood, like blood builds or bleed builds. They're still pretty good, but I don't know. They kind of nerfed it, so it makes more sense. Like, sometimes it does make more sense to use other types of affinities. What time is it for you? For me, it is 3:41 a.m. or 3:44 a.m. now. It's 2:44 a.m. for me. Which, by the way, we're probably going to end the stream here, but I did just kind of want to... I know this is a question that's been asked before by some people, so... I know there's people out there, there's better explanations, but that's my simplistic approach to the online aspects and the... I don't know, kind of the builds. There's definitely more to them that I'm kind of leaving out for right now, just because, like, for one, they get really, like, it does get kind of confusing, but I don't know, I don't want to confuse people, so I kind of just want to give, like, surface level explanations, I guess. Maybe not totally surface level, but yeah, I don't know. Hopefully that makes sense to some people. Yeah, it's kind of hard to say what's the best build that you could go for. It really all depends on what you like and what you're good at. And practicing builds too. That's another reason why I have so many characters I've made, is because, you know, I've tried different weapons, different builds, lower levels, higher levels, lower upgrades, higher upgrades, you know, kind of testing the waters with different things. No, bro, you're completely good at explaining. Appreciate your time. Hope you sleep good. I'm gonna go to bed anyways. Awesome. Well, thank you for tuning in. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here. We've been going for fucking 3 hours. It's wild. I haven't done a 3-hour stream in a minute. But yeah, thanks everybody for tuning on in. Thanks for the likes, comments, support. Appreciate you guys tuning in. If you're watching on Twitch, check out the YouTube if you're on Twitch. Wait, didn't I just say that? I don't know, it's late. I'm kind of getting tired, but if you're on YouTube, check out the Twitch. If you're on Twitch, check out the YouTube. The pop-ups in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. It's Austish for YouTube, xAustishx for Twitch. And yeah, I will catch you guys on the next one. Have a good night.